I hate the notion that if you're an artist, you're struggling. I hate that those things coexist, that you have to struggle to be an artist. Once I start comparing myself to people that were in sectors that I wasn't before, or previous partners, or other things happening in the world, I've lost the battle. The creative vocation is just about creating. Jay something said something in a podcast yesterday. He was talking about like how he doesn't like being put in a certain box because it might mitigate other things. Like, yes, he is a musician, but that doesn't mean he can't run a business, you know? So knowing those two things can coexist, which I don't think a lot of musicians are told. Because I hate the notion, specifically in South Africa and just over the world, that if you're an artist, you're struggling. Like, I hate that those things coexist, that you have to struggle to be an artist. Because I think artist is the most pure form of business, the most pure form of entrepreneurship, because you're betting on yourself. But artists, and why I admire them so much, is that the goal on day one is so big. And because it's so big, it will drive you for so much longer. But now there's a little bit of a disconnect in the information you have to reach that goal, the consistency, the money management, the other elements, the marketing, everything needs to be, you need to become a business from day one. I'm here to write my story. And how that story is written is purely based on how I write it. If you believe that, okay, you should have stayed for this long and then this was the time to think that, then go do it. And please come back and tell me how it is. But that's not my story. And I went on my journey to find out how my story will pan out. And that journey was taken knowing that it might not be successful. But the idea of success is based on me. It's based on how I'm writing the story and how I want it to be written. If it's not successful for you, that's fine. That's your opinion. You're entitled to that. I hope you keep it. But where it's a thing of like, nah, that nerd shouldn't be there, or that creative shouldn't even be in that boardroom. Who wrote that rule? Let's fire that guy. So I definitely know exactly where you're coming from. And those consensuses are happening all the time. They're happening right now. They're gonna happen when people are watching this now. But they do not impact me anymore. I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. It's gonna be tough. It has been tough, but it is way more fulfilling than anything else because I'm doing with people I love. I'm making things I love. I'm create. Like, I might have been speaking to you about this, but it is so amazing having a conversation, even with yourself or with someone else, and then you guys make it happen. Like, Josh, we were just talking about that thing. Now we're here on the back of our work, and people are enjoying, and people want us to do it again. Where and where else? Come on, man. Like, this is the life I wanted to live. I might not have known it the whole time, but now that I do, oh, let's double down. Let's double down on this, man.